Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿De este lado? Hi. Hi. Vamos a pegar la cartera de Macy's.
Well, we've been in the business for so long that I learned never have any expectations for anything. So, but as far as the show goes, we've been coming here for many years, and there's something very special, as I'm sure you know, being Mexican, about the Mexican audience. And I was just saying backstage that there's a similar thing where I'm from in Glasgow, where the people, when they go to see music, live music, they want to sing, they want to forget everything and go into a venue and join the band, almost like be in the band. This is what it feels like when we come to here, when we play in Glasgow in Scotland, and certainly in places in Spain as well. There's a singing, there's like a emotional, like a passion here. And I think you have a band that is very passionate, and you have an audience that are very passionate. And when you collide these two things together, you have quite a special event. We tried over the years you put on a big show, you do these big screens, and you do all this kind of thing. And we learned from this that for us, for Travis, the most important thing about our band is the four people on the stage. And I think we're not a normal band in that we go on stage and we're like, yeah. We don't do this. It's more. It's not pretentious in any way. And we found that when we put on these giant shows, it's a distraction almost to what is actually happening. But on this tour, I think we may do something with the stage maybe. But right now I'm not sure. We're talking about it. But you can be guaranteed it will not distract from the thing that we're doing on the stage. Thanks, man. Well, with at that moment in the show, we did this a lot. When we get a certain type of venue, I always say, everyone just shut up. and it's good, it's funny. Because everyone at gigs, they talk, but here, people were like silent, and they listen, and it's very difficult if you're singing a song that people love, for them not to sing along. They're like, they really want to sing, so there was a lot of self-control at this show. I don't have any, whenever our band, and I wouldn't even say my band, I'd say every band I speak to when they come to your country, you charm them. You're so charming, all of you. And you probably don't know it. Maybe you do. But you're very charming. And I think this touches many bands. The bands that come to your country, they leave going, oh my God, what just happened? Because it's very special. For me, it's the singing. Because when you're in all the songs I write, I never write a song for 7,000 people. I write a song for one person. And I think that's maybe a nice way to do it, because then when you're in an audience, you feel it's your song. And it makes you sing louder somehow. So I have no complaints, only compliments for the Mexican audience. You're welcome. We finished our tour in 2014, and then we said to each other, okay, we'll start writing songs, and then we meet in July 2014 and we show each other the songs. And so we did this, but we didn't have enough songs, and then we say, okay, we meet in October and we do it again. And then we have enough songs, and we went to the studio. We chose to go into this famous German studio called Hansa Tone Studio, which is where David Bowie recorded Heroes. It's where U2 recorded Achtung Baby. R.E.M., Iggy Pop. It's got a very special energy in the studio, and when you walk into the room, it's like a time warp. It's like the 1970s. So we went November for 3 weeks, February for 3 weeks, and then April for 3 weeks. And we have these 2 months between each of the sessions to reflect upon what we've done and go, well, this was good, or that could be better. Compared with the last album, we recorded the whole thing in 3 weeks, and it was fine, but we felt this way of doing it is much better. Any interesting? Oh yeah, on the second session, we were in this room, and it's like a historical place, and the ceiling fell in. The ceiling fell down with toilet water, you know, like from the lavatory upstairs, and it was like, and I was thinking, oh no, is this a sign for this album that it's toilet? But it's not. So we finished the album in April last year. We mixed it in July, and I think personally, and I don't know why this is, but I think this is maybe one of the best things that we have made as a band. And it's lucky. It's not, we didn't mean this to happen, it's just luck. So thanks for the question. I draw a line here. I say there's songwriting from above the neck and songwriting from below the neck. Songwriting from above the neck is, I don't believe that's where songs should come from. So I wouldn't write songs like this. But from above the neck it's easier because you're thinking. Yeah? And below the neck, it's all about the feeling, and you're blind, you can't see what you're looking for. And I've been writing like this for forever. So every time I try and write a song, it's just as hard as it was when I was 14 years old, when I started writing. But I do believe that, you know, every one of us has this inside of us, like a 4-year-old kid. And this is the person who you have to allow to sing when you write a song. And because it's when you were free, before you had the little dictator on your head going, do this, do that. So you have to get in touch with this, and it's nice. It's difficult, but it's good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think with Travis, the Piece the Fuck Out was, people say it was a political song, but it was a personal song. They just about something that was political, and it was so. The songs I write are never political. So on the new album, there's a song called Paralyzed. Paralyzed is kind of funny, but I'm sure we all notice this, where everyone is like this today. And we're stuck on this thing, these things. I'm stuck on these things, and everyone is looking at these things, and we don't look at each other anymore. We do, but compared to our grandparents, where we had community and we had there was some kind of life to us. We had more life back then, our grandparents did. So in this song, it's just a little comment about this. That we're just paralyzed, you know, we're just here looking at these things all the time. But it's not like waving a big flag, going, you know, fuck, let's move that forward. It's nothing like this. It's just a very polite. And in the song, there's a line that says, "Do you ever get the feeling that you're the only one?" You know, am I the only one that thinks this? And I don't think so. I think maybe we're all so connected today. More connected than we've ever been, but we're more disconnected than we've ever been. But, you know, so that's what the song is about. Okay,
That's just one of the songs.
Has it changed me? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it has changed me a little bit. It's made me talk different because when we started with my Scottish accent, I was like, "I made my," people are like, "What? What are you saying?" So my voice is more smooth now. When I go back to Glasgow, they go, "Where are you from?" And do we? Yeah, I think the job of a band is. I'm very, very straight with this. I think the job of a band is you're a public servant, just like the guy who delivers the post, or the doctor, or the lawyer, or the guy that collects the trash. And we're entertainers, and we're here just like the Rolling Stones for me. I went to see them the other night. They're there to make me forget for a second about all the bills and the troubles. And as an entertainer, that's what we're here to do. So yeah, I hope we do make a difference. But you can make a little small difference, but if you do this a lot, then it's a big difference. You're welcome.
This was the first gig that I was in the audience for. Usually I'm on the stage, and it's a very good view on the stage because you see all the faces and you see the reactions. To be in the crowd was very special. I'll never forget it because again you're singing with 60,000 people, and you get to see the band and how you can see them being charmed by the audience, and to be part of this thing is a very nice feeling. So yeah, I had a great experience. Thank you.
On this album, I decided that at the back of my head to make the songs under 3 minutes. When I walk down the street and I sing a song in my head, I loop 10 seconds of this song. And usually the bit that you loop in your head is the bit that the songwriter found. They look around and they're like, oh, this is good, and then they make a song out of it. They roll it out like a piece of pizza dough. They roll it out, and you can make it 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 minutes. 3 minutes is good. So I think the communication of music is
like a bookmark in your life. And everyone's got different books. Everyone has a different story. And it's very simple for me. So you sing like a song like Flowers in the Window or Closer or I don't know. And maybe there is everyone has a different point in their life it reminds them of, and you're transported there when you hear the song. And especially when it's live. There's something fresh about it. It's like fresh food or something. So yeah, I think the music is a very powerful thing for humans. That it's like time travel. It takes you back, reminds you of your parents, reminds you of your best friends, a holiday you had. And so the room is full of all of this emotion. It's very cool. It's nice to see.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Like I say, at the moment, even though it's very close, we are very, the band are always pretty slow on this thing, and it's usually like a month before we do the thing, we go, right, this band here. I think the support band is always very important. We had one experience once, I can't remember what country it was, but the promoter chose the band, and they were probably the worst band I've ever seen. And the audience were really upset by this band. So it's so important. Yeah, so we're getting people sending demos and things to us, and so we choose the best one. Thank you.
Thanks.
It's that book all these gigs. And the thing that the bands do is they get on the stage and
like wherever they go, and it could be in front of 7,000 people, or like last month in London, there was 100 people. We played in a bar in London, and it was we play the same, whether it's big or small or whatever. And usually I don't know where I'm going. The bands are always like, just put them in a van and just roll them in. But when we found out we were coming here, because it's always special, and we're always the last ones to find out. You probably found out before I found out we were playing here. So I don't know. I know for sure we're playing festivals in the United Kingdom, but that's about it. Thank you.
I don't really care about bands. I just listen for a song on the radio, and then I go, who is that? So the song is the thing that hits me first. When I'm driving in my car, I listen to the radio. I was very late developer with buying music. I was always on the radio, listening. And when I was 12, you sit by with the recording, the top 40 on the tape, like trying to edit out the DJ's voice at the end of the song. So I listen for songs, and I think that any style of music, whether it's the Stones, whether it's pop, whether it's Rihanna or Jay-Z, whatever, I think that any genre of music, 90% of the music is kind of filler. It's like turned around. It's the music business, so it just turns around. But we all look for this 10% that's like diamonds, it's like gold, and you can't get it out of your head. Whether it's pop, whether it's rock and roll, indie, hip hop, and that's what I look for. So yeah, I don't hear bands so much, and I think in the 60s there was a lot of great songwriting because there was a lot of bands playing guitars and doing that kind of thing. But I do think there is still great music. You don't have to play a guitar to write a song. You really don't. I do think there's a lot of really great singers, but not an awful lot of really great songs at the moment. And all I can do as a songwriter is try and find melodies that I've not heard before. Thanks.